What's up, y'all? This your boy Sly, and it's the Get Down Live, and we are here and we in the building. Thanks for riding with us. So strap on your seatbelt. We finna get into it. All right. You know, I got when I roll tight with my gangster co-host. What's up, Candace G?
Hello. We back at it, y'all.
My girl Candace G. She always all soft spoken, man. We do. You know how we do, right, Candace G?
I do.
That's how we do it.
Don't call me out.
All right, so we're going to get into it, man. We got a lot in store for y'all today. Hey, look, you trying to get that job? You got an interview? You want to answer the questions? Man, I got that for you. A little twist on how I would answer the question. You know what I'm saying? And how Candace G would answer the question. You know, we got some current events and all that good stuff. A little entertainment, man. We finna get into it. But, you know, I'm gonna let Candace G go ahead and do her thing first, because I know, you know, she got some stuff for me. So, what's up, Candace G?
Yes, Mr. Jones.
What up?
So, we had a parenting question come in, and I want to hear your thoughts on what age do you feel a mother or a father should stop bathing their child?
Stop bathing their child?
Bathing.
You asking me?
You have children, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got children, but I mean, okay, what age should they stop?
Yes, a mother or a father, what age do you feel it is appropriate to stop bathing?
Well, I'm like, hey, look, if I'm like 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying, depending on... At 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? You can't be 10 years old still bathing your child. I mean, you know, boys by that age, they got nuts, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Lord.
You know, if they playing football or something, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't be giving them a bath. They gonna look soft out there, man. Like, hey, mom, I'm ready to take a bath.
Oh, my goodness.
Ain't no daddy should be giving their kids baths at 10. Yeah, 10 years old. That's too old, man. That's too old. Let's stop it. You should be learning by 4, and by 5, you should be off. You know what I mean? Feel me?
Most definitely. I think being a mother, the first thing that comes to my mind is safety. And so you just want to use your common sense and good judgment to just evaluate the maturity of your child.
Well, a lot of people out here don't have common sense, Candace G. That's the problem is. Look at Donald Trump.
But people know their child. They can evaluate, you know, their child's maturity level to say, you know what, it's time to start teaching them in gradual steps how to bathe themselves. You don't want to just like let them go and say, go take a bath.
Oh, so you just can't throw the soap in the water and be like, hey, figure it out?
No, you got to still regulate water temperature. You don't want soap in their eyes. You don't want them to slip and fall. No. So you want to just make sure that they're safe.
Well,
water's no joke.
Let me piggyback on that for a minute.
Drown on a teaspoon of water. Do you know that?
Has anybody ever drowned on a teaspoon of water?
Absolutely, I would say.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it because I don't know. But let me just piggyback on that on that. Do you think girls mature faster than boys? I mean, it's a rumor. I'm not for sure, but they do seem a lot stronger and smarter at 5 to 10. You know what I'm saying?
Cognitively, yes.
That's a very big word.
Yes. I believe that girls mature mentally faster than boys.
So you're trying to say we stupid?
No, not to like discredit the male species. Of course, I feel like men, they mature in their strength and endurance. They have that over women. So it's not
That's
like...
right, Candace G. That's right.
It's not like men are lacking. Women are more, we're emotional and empathetic. Yeah. We learn that at a young age, and our reasoning ability and all that good stuff.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's good that you said that because, I mean, let's talk a little current event real quick. So, you say women are smarter, they develop faster than boys. But sometimes I think that they develop all the way better than boys and turn into women. They're smarter than some men. Case in point, my man, Richard Bull, okay? Now, this guy lives in London, okay?
Oh, no.
Now, this is very tragic, but hey, man, like you said, sometimes you got to use your common sense. He was charging his iPhone while he was taking a bath, but he had his iPhone right next to the bathtub. The phone falls into the bathtub, or I don't know if he was holding it, but the phone falls in the bathtub with the charger on it, and it electrocuted him to death. Now, I'm no genius, but I know if you have something plugged up into a socket that's shooting out energy, I know just through going to school that water and electricity don't match. So, I mean, Candace, what you think? I mean, do you charge your iPhone by the bathtub?
I do not. That's a fortunate story. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, homeboy.
You wouldn't want to have anything plugged in by the bathtub. Radio, cell phone, anything that electrical current that is shooting through. That's just, oh wow, it's just tragic.
Electrocuted. What did I say the first time? What? Electrified? Electrocuted? The dude got an electrical current put through his body through some water. I don't even know what I just said. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. See, Candace hit me with that big word earlier, so now I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Candace, it's your fault that I messed that word up. You feel me?
Wait, what word? What big word did I use?
Okay, I don't know. Continuity, something like that. I don't know what you said, but now
Cognitive.
I'm all. Okay, see, there you go. That's what I said. That ain't what I said. Okay, well, hey, well, look. Oh,
thank you for the laugh.
Now, okay, well, check this out. This ain't funny. I mean, this one is a little bit more to deal with. So, do you remember the MMA fighter War Machine? What was
I
his
have
name?
you have no knowledge of no in MM.
John Copenhagen. Copenhagen. John. War Machine. There he is. Look at this dude. Now, this guy. Now, okay, his name is War Machine. He's an MMA fighter. Okay. Now, this guy is, I mean, I guess he's in love with his girlfriend, which is Christy Mack. Okay. Now, Christy Mack is, or used to be, War Machine's girlfriend. They broke up. Okay. They were broke up for like 2 months. Now, she get with this other guy, I guess, who owns his own business. Okay. They're hanging out. He's at her house in her room. War Machine. War Machine. And there's like, I don't even know if she told him she dated a dude named War Machine. Damn. You know, right? Because it's like if I had a girlfriend and she said, hey, my boyfriend name's War Machine, I would have a machine gun in the room just waiting for him. Sooner or later, he gonna show up. So dude busts in, and without warning, he busts in, jumps on dude, start beating him down, right? Now, this is an experienced MMA fighter, right?
Wow.
Now, the guy suffered a broken nose, multiple bruises, and bite marks. So he was tearing his ass up. Okay. Now, not only that.
Is that fighting fair to use your teeth?
Oh, man. I don't think this was a war. This wasn't a fight. He was trying to win the war. This is War Machine, right? So, now, check it out. So, now, not only. Okay, so the way the dude got War Machine to stop beating on him, he asked him, what's the end game? Are you gonna kill me? And then something snapped and the dude stopped. So the guy was able to leave. Okay. Now, the ex-girlfriend figured he just was gonna do it to him. So what he did was he beat her down too. Okay. Now he beat her down so bad. Now this is what she looked like. Now he did this to her. Now, she suffered a lacerated liver, broken teeth. She had bite marks. Both her eyes are swollen, black eyes, her thighs. I mean, he tore her up. And he went into the kitchen to grab a knife. And when he went into the kitchen to grab the knife, she took off running down the street to a neighbor's house because he was going to kill her. Now, not only did he beat her down like that, he sexually assaulted her too. And he always had dreams or a fantasy of rape. I'm like, man, this dude was crazy.
Absolutely.
He's crazy.
He's just an animal.
Yeah.
He's not in his right mind.
His name was War Machine. He called himself War Machine. It's like, ladies, get a clue. If a guy calls himself the killer of women, don't date him. Don't date him. His name was War Machine
or killer of women?
It's an analogy. If a guy walk up to Candace G and say, "Hey, how you doing? You look nice." You like, "Oh, you look nice too." And he's like, "What's your name?" "Oh, my name's Candace G." And you like, "Oh, what's your name?" He's like, "Kill people." Would you date him?
Would I date him? I wouldn't even get to that point. I would stop talking to him and walk away.
I was like, "My name's Trig."
I'm not entertaining
Trig? That. Yeah, Trigger finger. You wouldn't date him? But what if he look good?
Looks ain't everything.
Okay, well, sometimes it works out. But hey, you know what? On a lighter note, I got some questions that I want to ask Kenna G. So, for all my people out there that's trying to get jobs and you got interviews coming up, I got a couple questions for you. We're going to ask Kenna G. Because Kenna G be getting these jobs, man. Pop, 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 pop. Man, I mean, she real good with it. She thinks off top of a dome. You know what I mean? So, Kenna G, when you're in an interview or when you interview somebody, because I'm sure you've done it before, like when guys come up to you and you interviewing them. That's what Kenna G interview her guys. She don't just take them, she interview them.
Do you know that the meaning of date or dating is to collect data? You better interview. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. See, she checked y'all resumes. Check the resume. Hey, I'm all for it. Check their resume, because you never know what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. What do you say when, let's say they say, what's your greatest strength? What do you say?
What do I personally say?
Yeah. What would you tell them?
Let's see. Probably creative, people person. I might elaborate on one of those two things.
Okay, well, you know what I would say? I'm going to put a twist on it. I guess it's not. See, I'm going to give you the right answer, but Candace G going to give you the white answer. So her answer is better than mine. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, it's on my resume. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
absolutely
you got my resume.
Not.
See?
Do you want the job or do you not want the job?
Is it not the truth or is it the truth?
No, you don't say, see my resume. The whole point of an interview is to have a conversation.
See? Like I said.
So you're like cutting it.
I got the right answer. She got the white answer. Okay, look. Check this one out.
I don't even can't put a color on that. It's there to have a conversation.
Right. Okay. Well, sometimes those conversations can be very, very nervous. Let me ask you one more, and then we'll go into something else. But when they say you're talking, they say, "Tell me about yourself." What do you say?
Usually what the interviewer is really looking for when they ask that question is they want to know what you're currently doing. We don't want to hear about 10 years of history. We just want to know what you're currently doing. Even if you just shared a tidbit of what you did the day before. But we really just want to hear about what you're currently doing in your present position and a little bit about yourself.
Very boring. I mean, so let me give you the right answer. Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, okay there, buddy. I like playing basketball on the weekends and going out. I like that. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. You can definitely tell the person that's interviewing you that you like basketball and going out on the weekends.
He asked me about myself.
But that's not really what I know for me. When I've asked that question, it's not what I'm looking for.
So that's not something that they would. I mean that's the question that they ask him. What am I supposed to say? I mean, I'm trying to get the job, but he's asking me about my personal life.
It's all a game. Trust me when I tell you. It's
so
just
that's
all
what
a game.
it is.
Yeah, you gotta play the game. You gotta know how to play the game well. Yeah.
Well, speaking about playing the game, I think North Carolina's playing the game because they just passed the first bathroom bill. What do you think?
Well, about a year ago, right? HB2.
I guess. What is HB2? Half bathroom number 2?
It just stands for House Bill 2, which is a bathroom bill that they implemented that everybody, according to their sex, should go to the appropriate bathroom. And it's getting a lot of slack right now because
so wait a minute.
People who,
wait,
let me use the bathroom that they want to use.
Okay, so let's break this down.
That's basically it in a nutshell.
Let's break this down. Okay, you know me. So if I'm a man and I gotta use bathroom and all the men's bathroom, like everywhere I go, the men's bathroom is always under construction. Okay, and it smells like straight piss every time. And the women's bathroom, they got couches and flat screen TVs and
don't believe the hype.
Little people running around and throwing up stuff.
Do not believe the hype. It's actually, I have seen some quite filthy women's bathrooms that just is unbelievable. So,
am I allowed to go to the girls' bathroom, use the bathroom, or will I get arrested?
This is the thing, because I've done it. I've gone to a bathroom that had the male image on it to use it, but it wasn't a a bathroom that had like 1,000 stalls in it. It was an individualized bathroom. So I think in that case, it's fine.
Hmm. Well, I mean, okay. So
It's more of an
so
intrusion when
so
it's like,
whatever your driver license say, whatever you were born as, that's what you got to go as. Basically, is what it
basically,
is.
yeah, that's a part of your
Okay. Well,
identity.
I don't think it's. I mean, but I don't think it's bad. But I mean, I think transgender. I mean, you still. Let's say you've had the surgery. I mean, we getting down. We talking about it. Hit us up. The Get Down Questions with Ness@gmail.com. Let us know what you think too. But I think if whatever God gave you is where you go. I and it's really touchy because I don't know, because I'm not transgender, and I mean, I don't know. Candace, help your boy
It's
out.
a touchy subject, but to be quite honest, I'm over it. I think it's more drama than it needs to be. Like, l- it's
Yeah,
the
it gets you.
the
Yeah,
bathroom.
it
You
makes you
gotta go.
speechless.
You need to go to the bathroom. Like, why is this
But
such
dang,
a big
yeah,
deal? I think to make everybody happy, there should just be individual
but
bathrooms
yeah, hasn't it always
where
been like this?
anyone could go into that individual bathroom to do what they have to do. Like,
It's it's
it seems like a simple fix.
it hasn't it always been like this though. Like there's
Eh,
bathrooms like the porta potties. Isn't it transgender? I mean, not transgender. Isn't it to where both people can go?
right, it's
Right? Like, yeah, it's
unisex.
unisex. That's what I meant. It's unisex. I mean, ain't that true though?
It's
Like,
very true. That's why this whole thing is really just real silly.
is that why the porta potties are always so nasty? Because it's unisex? Is that what it is?
No, I think they're nasty because you just have people that are careless.
What's all that blue stuff that be down there? Is this stuff blue?
I have no idea. I really have no desire to use porta
I
potties.
almost passed out one time using porta potty because when I go in, I don't know about y'all, but when I go in, I hold my breath from the time I open that door to the time I come out. So when I go in, I push so hard, man, it's like I'm getting an ab workout. I'm like, and I
An
ride
ab workout.
there. Yeah, I come out,
You're
my girl
not
be like,
just using the bathroom
man,
doing
the
another
nugget be
one.
wanting to know, man, is somebody in there fighting you? What are you doing in there? I'm getting down and getting out. You know what I'm saying? I can't. No, man. I mean, them
I
porta
feel
potties
like
are
porta
terrible.
potties is just for the use of pee. If you've got to do
Oh no,
anything else other than
no.
that, you need to find
There be logs in
a
there.
real bathroom.
I actually think they pull up with dump in the porta potty. They put it in there. Like I don't think they want to clean it. And man, them little kids, kids be in there, they be dropping out, man, alligators. I'm like, what are you eating? What is going on? You're in the porta potty. Like, man,
No.
hold on to it or
Oh my
go on the
God.
side of the building or something, man. You're a kid. You can do whatever you want to do. The law doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? Right? Okay. You know what?
The whole thought of a porta potty is just awful.
Well, you know
To
what?
even have to use one.
Our people in the Get Down community, man, they Candace G, they need to know these interview questions. They need to know the answers and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I'm gonna get into a couple more, but I know that you got some stuff for me. So, no. I was getting my Bill Cosby on. Why y'all? What's so funny, Candace G? Why you laughing at me? I was feeling
I would
good.
have never guessed it was Bill Cosby.
I guess. Hey, I was getting in my mode, baby. Hey, but look, Candace G. Now check this out. You know how I keep talking about Chicago, right? And how Chance the Rapper should have gave, that $1 million to the Army.
Right.
Well, okay, Chicago again. Damn, I'm getting tired of Chicago, man. Like, good Lord, man, send in the Army to Chicago. A 15-year-old girl in Chicago was raped by 6 men on Facebook Live. It's like,
With
how
40 people witnessing it.
okay. Now the 40 people watching, now you're watching it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if it's real, if it's fake. You don't know what's going on. So, they put all kind of stuff on Facebook. So the 40 people I really like, and they probably didn't even know the girl.
They had to have known, according to the way it's reported, it was pretty
But that
Ex-
that could be a movie. I've seen people get shot on Facebook Live, and it was a movie. I
You
mean,
seen somebody get shot on
yeah,
Facebook Live?
CeeLo act like his phone blew up in his ear, and it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Oh, I did see that. That was a joke.
yeah, it was a joke. Yeah, yeah, he's cool. I mean, well, it might have blew
Uh,
up on him. You see how he came to the Grammys, or he was dressed like a little midget or something. I don't know what it was, a gold midget.
he was metallic,
Yeah, okay, there you go.
metallic gold.
Yeah. But man, I mean, I mean, so like, how can this happen? And then why was this girl with these boys, all these boys? I mean,
Well, supposedly she was kidnapped.
see that's why I say get $1 million to the army and start shooting these dudes. I saw a guy on Facebook beat up a mentally challenged dude in Chicago, and the dude was like, "Say I won't do it," and he's like, "I know you will." And he's like, and then the dude just start punching him, man, knocked him out. I'm like, that's stupid. Man, you got to be an idiot to do stuff like that. It makes no sense. It's like, what are they doing in Chicago, man? Like, the schools are open. It's just you got more idiots than you got regular people out there.
Yeah,
So it's like, man,
it's sad to have been, I mean, a 15-year-old gang raped by 6 men on something that is on like streaming live
yeah.
is
Yeah, well, her uncle saw it.
unbelievable.
Her uncle saw it and called in because he knew something was up. But yeah, it had to be somebody that was close. But I think all these people, man, all these dudes in Chicago, you want to shoot up and shoot this and shoot that, man, round them dudes up and send them to Fallujah. They can shoot up whatever they want to shoot up. And them real thugs out there, they don't give a damn. Like they like, man, I got this bomb strapped to my chest, cuz let's go to the club. What? I'm not strapping no bomb to my chest and going to the club. You crazy? We gonna blow it up. No, man. Nah, I'm gonna go to the club and hook up one of these honeys over here. I ain't going over there to blow nothing
But you
up.
don't find it sad that one of the 40 people that was watching didn't say anything?
I don't think they knew. I mean, if they actually knew, I mean, you watching it. You got to see it first to know what happened. So
Well, I
that's
have
what.
an interesting list, like tidbit story real quick about myself.
Uh-oh.
Like a
Wait,
year
wait,
ago,
wait, wait.
I
Does
was in a
this?
park.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I was in a park,
Oh, I thought it was gonna get
and
real
my
good.
child jumped off of the jungle gym, and I
Uh-oh.
jumped off after her. And in that very quick instant, I snapped both of my ankles.
Good. Lord.
Like you heard them snap. There were other
Dang.
people in the park. Do you know that not one person, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, not one person came over and asked if I was okay. So
Man, where were you at, in Chicago?
no, in
Oh,
LA. And it's interesting to
oh,
to
that's
know that and then to see this,
oh,
40 people watching. Nobody wants to be responsible
no, that's terrible. And that,
for, being a tattletale or helping.
well, that's
Like,
terrible.
what's wrong with humankind?
I mean, because
The man.
I would have, Kennedy, I'd have ran over to your aid. Trust me on that. And Tony from Dallas would have ran to your aid too.
It's just interesting to read this story and know no one, they were watching but didn't say anything. And
Well, but I mean,
although my
but yours
experience
was
was
real life.
nothing like this, but it's similar in that way where
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I thought they were broke. I was screaming like help.
oh
I
well.
couldn't stand up for a moment. It was just
Well,
real interesting.
Speaking of help, Kennedy
thing.
G, have you heard Donald Trump demanding that they better have an answer on the healthcare bill by tomorrow?
Yes, or some Republicans could lose their seat if they don't.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting if that
They
actually
already
happens. We'll see.
they
We'll
already
see.
losing their seats. It's like, man, they screwed up down there, man. Come on, man, they all screwed up. The Republicans now, they the ones that's voting on this bathroom stuff because they the ones that's always getting caught in the bathroom with little boys.
Here you
So
go.
it's like, yeah, I know y'all want it. I know y'all down for it. You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump like, hey, look, either get it together or some stuff gonna happen. And they like, well, what stuff? He's like, well, I don't know.
He's
but
gonna be like,
something
"You're
gonna
fired."
happen. Yeah,
His
something gonna
most
happen.
famous
You know
line.
what? No, he gonna say, you know what? I'm tired of this, man. Obama did it, and that's all I gotta say. Obama did it. That's what he say. Obama did it.
I think that he's in love with Obama. What you think?
He might. He might like his swag. I think he do like his swag.
Yeah.
He like, man, hold up, man. How old are you? Where your belly at? You know what I'm saying? I got a gut, but you ain't got a gut. You need to have a gut too. No, man, you can't have a good life all your life. You got to have some downtime, too. But speaking of downtime, did you hear Erica Dixon of Love and Hip Hop got arrested?
I did. I I read that. I heard that. I don't, when
Well,
you read an article and you read it from a few different people's perspective of what happened, but I really didn't really grasp if she
well,
was chased and assaulted, or
chased and
if she
assaulted.
just got into it and they pulled her out of her
No,
car.
let me tell you what happened. Now, for those that don't know, Erica Dixon is Scrappy's ex-baby mama. You know, the one where Scrappy, she say Scrappy ain't paying the child support, and Scrappy come on, and, Scrappy's famous lines and the way he talk, I can't even remember right now. But you know how they was always fighting and stuff. She live in Atlanta or whatever. Well, reports say, and I'm just going to read it how I read it. See, I read the reports how they write it, and then I tell you how it goes in my head. She was drunk. She got in the car. They pulled over. She said, I only had like 18 shots of some Martinet. And they was like, well, it smelled like more. She said, screw you. I'm out. Jumped in the car, slammed the door, took off. They chased her down. She jumped out the car. I'm like, what's up? She threw up a gang sign. They started squabbling.
Oh
And
my
then they
goodness.
arrested her. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now, don't quote me on that, people. You got go read it for yourself, because I'm sure that's not how it happened.
Well, the
But
officer had issued her a ticket already, and then she drove off after the ticket was
yeah,
issued.
that's because she was clouded in her mind. She didn't know what was going on. She was drunk. And when drunk people,
Well,
he
what
probably
if she just thought the transaction was complete?
said,
wrote the
okay,
ticket.
ma'am, put your hands behind your back. And she was like, okay, I'm getting in my car and I'm going. And he was like, no, I said, put your hands behind your back. She said, okay, I'm stepping on the gas. He was like, no, ma'am, stop. She was like, I'm leaving. He's like, stop. She got out of there. But
Who knows? Who knows?
yeah. Well, Candace, look, I got a couple more interview questions because my friends need jobs and they need to know what to say. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What are your salary expectations? And let me give you my answer first. $1 million. That's what, if they ask me how much I want to make, I'm going to say $1 million a year. So does that get me the job?
You probably would make me laugh if I was interviewing you.
I'm just saying.
$1 million, I would say that's wishful thinking. Is
Well-
there another dollar amount that you are desiring?
Okay, well,
This
500,000.
position.
500,000, I'm good. I got to feed my family.
So do I.
Oh. Well, speaking of feeding their families, Tom Brady can now feed his family again because he found his stolen jersey. Reports say it was this Mexican national, and I guess I think he's stolen more jerseys. Homeboy getting paid. See, he got the job. He's like, hey, I steal jerseys for a living. I work here, but I steal the jerseys. Like, what do you want from me? I take them to Mexico and I sell them. Because I think he stole an Atlanta jersey too. I mean, homeboy is,
What's interesting is that I read that the FBI got involved, and I just want to know, is it that serious?
The FBI. Well, you know what? You think they would have did that for a Michael Vick jersey? I doubt it. But the FBI getting involved in a Tom Brady jersey is kind of crazy to me. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, what can you do? Hey, it's Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? He's right here from L.A. He went to Mater Dei High School. I mean, the dude's he's got a lot of money. Hey, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. But hey, this is what I wanted to say, Candace G. So when you're at an interview and they ask you, do you have any questions? What do you say?
As in, do you have any questions for me?
Mm-hmm. You
Well,
want to tell you?
hopefully,
I'd be like, hell no. I'm good.
you're not interested in learning about like the compensation packet, if health benefits are included, how long the person's worked for the company that's interviewing you, how well do they know the
My
job
rent
that they're
is
hiring
late.
for?
My rent late. I need my kids hungry. The rent late. The water is ice cold because the gas ain't on. You know what I'm saying?
You must have been self-employed all your life.
No, but I'm sure I will be after this. But you know what? I just want to run a couple by so people know, and this is real, so people know what's up. You can't. She good at it. It's like, what does a typical day look like? What are the most immediate projects that need to be addressed? Can you show me examples of projects I'd be working on? A couple more. What sort of budget would I be working with? And has this new role been created, or is this role just being created? So, it gives you a little bit a little insight on things and stuff like that. So I'm trying to give my people a little bit of knowledge. I know, like I said, I give you the right way, she give you the white way. Hey, it works. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm thinking that's why I can keep a smile. Because when they ask me questions, I'm like, check the resume. But you know what I'm saying? I just it makes me smile because it's funny.
Check the resume.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Please don't take that advice. For all the listeners whose ears that fell upon, do not take that advice. Do not ever tell somebody to check your resume.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
They'll be checking your resume as they watch
Yeah.
you walk right out that door.
Oh, and another thing, because we about to wrap this thing up, but if you're applying for a job and you're really trying to get that job, if you have a Facebook page or Instagram or a Twitter account where you're half naked or you're doing something stupid, or you're smoking weed, smoking crack, snorting cocaine, take that stuff off. You can take it off and then you can put it back on, or make it a name that it ain't your real name, because people look that stuff up now. They can find you. Trust me on that. I know. Am I right, Candace G?
So true.
Okay, so with that being said, we're about to wrap this thing up, but I want to make sure you guys check us out next week. We got a financial analyst that's coming on next week. So she's going to show us how to get paid and how to pull a Donald Trump, you know what I mean? So with your taxes and stuff like that, man, we can you take from here, put it in here, put it in there, put it in there, put it in there, and you pay, baby. You can make it rain, baby. We can go to the club together, and we can just, hey, Candace will be with us, you know what I mean? But yeah, so this is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this thing up. We got, like I said, we got the financial analyst coming on as a special guest next week. And for myself, Sly Jones, and my gangster homegirl over here, Candace G, we will catch you next week with the financial analyst, and we'll be back with the Get Down Live.